So hey, what's up guys, Riotbox here and welcome to some more F1 2018. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be relaunching and revamping the F1 2018 career mode series. So this time it's not on PS4 anymore, it is now on the PC. So we're going to be doing a bit of modding to this series. So I do plan to do this over multiple seasons, see how far we get, but it's a bit late in the F1 cycle, a little bit. I know the game did come out August, 3 months ago, but we're back on it again, starting again in career mode, but with a difference. We're here for the modded F1 2018 career mode. So in the first season it's going to be the same drivers and everything, but we're going to be racing for Red Bull Honda. So you'll see throughout this series we've got a brand new livery for the Red Bull team. We've got the Honda power unit as well, which you'll see when we look at the R&D stuff. It is a bit poor, but anyway, I hope you do enjoy this series. So let's get straight into qualifying them. So here we are then, we are on the grid for the first qualifying session of the series. So we are here then, we're here at Australia, we're going to be heading out. So let's see what it looks like. It's going to be dry weather, if we just take a look, and for the race it's going to be dry as well, so we can put on our cell, which is the one we used in practice. I didn't show practice, I'm not going to show practice in this series. It will just be qualifying and the race only. 25% races here, but let's get into it. One shot quali for now. I might change it to short quali, let me know what you think. But we're going to be testing our Red Bull Honda out, so let's just get straight on out onto the track, not waste any time. So it might be a little bit quiet during qualifying, but well, let's ride on board so you can see the lap. Right, pretty decent through turn one. We're still leading out of the first corner, which is good. Just been overtaken by Vettel. The Ferrari's edging us through that section, and we've lost a little bit through there. I just had to mute my phone while it was ringing, sorry about that. Let's keep on pushing. Vettel's now starting to storm away a little bit. That'll be his power unit, that'll be helping him out. We get a decent run, a little bit of a corner cut through there, but that cost us some time as we're now seeing Vettel storming away from us there. Oh, we're a little bit wide through there, that's not what we want. We've dropped all the way down to P5. I just missed that apex there, that's lost us a little bit more time. Get that final corner nice and neat. P5, if we can keep it coming across the line. Sebastian Vettel 22.7. What lap time did we set? Hopefully it's a decent one. So 5th place, I'll take that for the first race. Wasn't expecting to be able to beat the Ferraris or the Mercedes. You can see, look at that. Me and Verstappen very close in terms of time there. Just 4/10 off of them. 22.7 from Vettel, then a 23 flat from Bottas, and Hamilton 23.2, and then Kimi with a 23.5. So pretty close all at the front, and then we've got the Haas behind us and the Red Bulls. Then we've got the Renaults, another Haas, Force India, then Fernando, Alonso there. So let's not waste any more time and get straight into the race. Right then, here we go, race strategy time. What are we going to be able to do? I'm going to stick with the usual strategy. It's not going to rain, not going to do anything like that, so let's stick to the standard strategy. Let's get straight out on track. Let's take it easy going into turn number 1. And the engineer telling us how to do the clutch. We already know how to do this, so let's get going. Get a decent launch. Verstappen's had a horrible launch. And here's a Haas trying to come up our inside. Oh, has he clipped the back of us there? What has gone on there? The Haas has spun round, and it is safety car time off of the launch. Wow. Okay, so safety car is out. Let's see if I can take a look at the replay of that. So it was, okay, we don't get to see a lot of what happened there. So coming down, you can see from Fernando's view, we get someone a bit better than that. So there you can see the Haas on the right hand side turned into turn number 1, and Verstappen's right there. So Verstappen in his Red Bull Honda, and we'll get a good view of the Red Bull Honda there. Hopefully you guys like the skin that we're rocking, but he's just spun him round and held everyone up, which is giving us a bit of a lead. Well, like the front pack anyway, but we're now under safety car conditions. we're going to be able to bring the car around. I'm not going to bother pitting. Good chance to save up some fuel, save up, well, the batteries don't even need recharging really. So we'll just keep it going. So let's skip along then to the end of the safety car period. The beauty of editing a video. If it was a live stream, we'd have to sit through this, but there we go. Let's get on in further to the race then. So here we go, the safety car's coming in. We're going to be getting ready to go racing any minute now. Here we go, prepare to resume racing. This is going to be difficult. It's always, oh, the tyres are so cold, trying to put the power down around there, and you can see Kimi. He's bolted. I got it in overtake mode, I got it in rich, and we're going to try and push now on these ultra soft tyres. Come through turn 1, getting a decent run a little bit deep. So we're the only Red Bull left in the charge really for a decent points finishing position. We're just going to try and follow Kimi through this section. He's right on the back of Lewis Hamilton, so we'll see what we could do. We got a massive kick of oversteer there, and look at that, Kimi is all over the back of Lewis Hamilton, and my rear tyres aren't gripping at all. Look at the tyre wear we got on them compared to the fronts. And look at this, Hamilton, he must have something up with his car, or be saving tyres, or be, I don't know. I don't even know what he's going to do. He'd be doing. He must have an issue with his car. As Kimi tries to go around the outside, he successfully almost manages to do it. That's cost us a lot of time through there. The Renault completely backs out of it as Hamilton now squeezing us side by side down here. Very late on the brakes if we can. Up the inside, and there we go. Up into P4. Let's see if we can chase down Kimi. So here we go. Ending the first real flying lap where everyone's going full pout. You can see Vettel. He's setting the fastest lap of the race so far. He is pulling out in front, and we've got an opportunity here to try and take ourselves a nice podium finish for our opening Grand Prix with Red Bull Honda. So let's see what we can do on Kimi. We're going to keep pushing, got to keep it consistent, got to keep an eye on the tyres really. We're going to be on a slightly different pit schedule because of that safety car. We can go a lot deeper into the race, although we've really lit up our rear tyres at the start of this Grand Prix, which is not what we need. So we're going to have to manage that a little bit. Shouldn't be too bad. We've now got Ocon in the Force India behind, obviously Mercedes powered, so we might have to watch out for him, but I imagine this Red Bull Honda will have enough power and grip from the aero. That is a horrible corner cut there. What was I saying? Oh, we should have enough aero performance and chassis performance to keep ahead and hopefully be able to challenge Kimi here, but we've got to make sure we keep it inside that DRS zone. But here we go. Going to be coming up to the first DRS zone. Is it active on this lap, or do we have to wait another one? Not quite sure. Can't really remember. But here we go. Let's take a look. I'm not going to use any ERS or anything like that. So let's keep on pushing. That lap. Oh my god, this rear is really lightening up. But here we go. We've got this first sector here is really going to be able to where we're going to really be able to start to gain on the Ferrari here. Obviously the Ferrari's pretty good round corners and in terms of its aero package, but its engine is its biggest better performing part than we have on our car. Our engine is awful. This Honda and the rear is going on me like mad, and it's only going to get worse the deeper into this race we go. So do I go for an undercut? We're going to get plenty of time left in this race. We get a decent run through there. The rear again stepping out on me. It just wants to step out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to come into the pits, I think. Because we've lit up these rears and it's too risky right now. Although we're in a good position, I might go for one lap, see if we can get the overtake done on Kimi, but I'm just going to react to what he does actually. There we go, just a bit of thinking on the spot for us. He stayed out. Sebastian Vettel's come in. It's not good. He's got to get a massive undercut. And now we'll come through turn 1 with the DRS, and look at us flying up to the back of Kimi. And there's something up with the car, I think. Look at us on the brakes. Why is that red spanner? Little red, that's not what we want. I wish I'd have pitted. I really wish I'd have pitted right now. Let's keep pushing. We really got to push on this in lap, especially since everyone else behind us will be able to undercut us. We're going to be under threat here. But we've got a good opportunity. We're going to pick up the DRS as well. So the pace on this lap has been really good. Pleased with it. I'm going to have to put it back down to medium for the ERS. See, we get a good run through here, right onto the back of Kimi there. That was so close, really had to lift. Maybe we can use the DRS to go up the inside. Look at that, late on the brakes, that was way too aggressive, but we're having to be aggressive here, so we've temporarily taken second place, but maybe not for long. So Kimi's going to be desperate to get back ahead of us after that very aggressive move. I do apologise for that, but I'd committed and we had to stick to it. I couldn't back out of it or we else would have crashed into him. But here we go. Let's see if our Red Bull pit stop is good enough. And oh, the Ferrari's been held up by Ocon and still by the Renault as well. That is good timing for us. Good job we got ahead of Kimi there, or else that could have been us. So here we go, right onto the back of Valtteri Bottas now, but that Mercedes is looking quick. Not sure what we can do about that here today. Got some fresh rubber on now, super soft tyres, which will quite easily take us to the end of this Grand Prix. We've got plenty of fuel as well, thanks to the safety car at the start of this race. So I do wonder if we have the pace to try and challenge Bottas here today. I'm really surprised by this Red Bull Honda pace we've got going today. Really do like it as well. So now's our chance to save up some ERS, and then we can go on a push for a few laps, see if we have the pace to try and close down Bottas. But for now, Verstappen's catching back up. I didn't expect to see him behind us on the grid anytime soon, but he's back up with us. I wonder where Lewis Hamilton is. But you can see Bottas starting to pull away now through under acceleration on this straight. So here we go, we're approaching the final corner. We're going to be able to pick up the DRS, so I wonder what we're able to do. We've got the double DRS straights to try and do something. We've got the ERS deployment set to overtake mode, so I wonder what we can do about Bottas here. And who is that? Is that Kimi? Looks like one of the Ferraris catching is being caught up by Sebastian Vettel, but that has really distracted me through there. So there's a lot going on there, and I made a mistake, and I really ruined our chance here to try and get past Bottas. I was a bit distracted on the minimap. If you look at the minimap in the bottom left, you can see two red dots, and it looks like Vettel's catching up to his teammate. Maybe Raikkonen got caught up in the pits that badly. Nah, he can't have done that. He must have made a mistake or something, unless it's one of the Alfa Romeos, but I don't think it is. So I'm interested to see if it is Raikkonen, because then we don't really have to worry about him, and that's poor performance there from... Wow, all of the front three teams. Although Verstappen's caught back up. I don't know where Hamilton is, so that's bad for Mercedes. I also don't know where Kimi Raikkonen is. Well, I assume he's about to be lapped by his teammate, which is not good. So this could be a real opportunity for Red Bull to make a really good start to the season. And we are catching up to the back of Bottas, but I'm running out of ERS. And who's that? It's Fernando Alonso. We knew he was out of the race, but he's parked up there. A bit of an awkward spot, but no safety car or anything like that. Just yellow flags around those few corners. But here we go. DRS time. And the ERS. We'll stick that up into overtake mode. Stick it back down. So let's see if we get a good run for turn one. On the brakes. Look at that. Right up. Bottas is chuffed. Let's keep going. ERS, DRS, everything we got to try and send one down the inside. This Honda engine is working like crazy to get up the inside, and then we go. Job done. Even with the DRS and the ERS and overtake mode, we just couldn't get the top end on that Mercedes. We were struggling, but we managed to do it on the brakes. So there we go. Job done. Now we're into P2. I'm liking this. A little mistake through there. Feeling the pressure. Let's keep Bottas at bay. But there we go. It does look like it's Kimi Raikkonen. It is Kimi Raikkonen. So I wonder what's happened to him there, as I've messed up the brakes. Now I haven't got a benchmark in front of me to try and follow. And this could be dangerous. So here comes Bottas. He's getting a run on us. I'm going to have to turn down the ERS. Oh, turn in. He had his nose up our inside, but he had to back out of that one. I've got no ERS deployment right now because I've got absolutely no battery. It's been a little while since I've raced an F1 race at a decent distance. So we're struggling with our ERS management. I need to get back into the groove of this. But let's see. Bottas right behind me. Feeling the pressure. He's going to have the ERS and the DRS. A little bit wide through turn 1. That's not what we want. A little mistake from us there. And that's going to put Bottas all over the back of us. I'm going to stick to the inside. Gonna have to brake as late as we can. I thought he might have gone through there, but we've managed to battle our way and keep second place. So we're only on lap 11 as well. We've got a while to keep Bottas at bay. So a bit of a rain check. Looking at the tyres, looking pretty good. Very easily go for the last 2 and a bit laps. And it is Kimi Raikkonen that we're approaching here. I've got a bit of desperate on the brakes there. Taking a look at the fuel load, plenty to get us through. We've lowered our ERS deployment, which has upped our battery, but it's meant that Bottas is right with us. But now we need to clear Kimi Raikkonen. Oh my god, can he just decide on a line? And Bottas is through quite easy compared to us, so that's allowed him to catch up. So here we go, we've got 2 laps to go, and we're going to be battling with Bottas. He's upped his pace, but we've got enough battery to try and defend now. But he's going to have the DRS, which will give him that little bit extra to push him down the straight. So here we go. I'm going to stick to the inside, not give him any slipstream. But here we go. Just trying it around the outside. It's not going to work. I've had to take a compromise line as we try to defend, but I've got the ERS in overtake mode. This should help us. Is he able to come around the outside? I doubt he will be able to. Drop it back down to medium, and Bottas is still behind us, so it looks like this battle is going to go to the end. I can either save the battery to defend or try and push out now, but if we get caught out, if we go too early, we'll run out of battery and then we'll struggle towards the end of this race. So I'm going to have to wait a little bit. Here's Bottas right on the back of us. Here he goes. He's going to go through. Oh, he's made contact with us, squeezing us in the wall. I'm going to try around the outside, which we managed to keep it. There we go. And because of that, we picked up the DRS. This is good for us, but Bottas is still with us.
Good job. Nice overtake.
This is going to be a dogfight to the end. So, let's keep going. You can tell that we're really slowing each other down because Kimi's right on the back of us. So, I got it in I'll have it in overtake mode. Come around the final corner. Let's go. Pull away. We managed to slow him down a little bit around those final few corners. Now we can really try and push on this final lap. 6 seconds Vettel is ahead. Here we go through turn 1 quite nicely. Get a decent run out of turn 2 and 3. Onto this second DRS straight. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the rest of the battery, so I'm going to keep it in high. Round here, getting a little bit wide, that's not what we want. Come on, let's put my head down. Let's keep it pushing. Bottas has dropped back a little bit. Right, stick it back into high. Overtake mode a little bit. Right, let's see. Bottas is still there. Got about 40% battery left. We're going to probably drain it down these next 2 straights. See if we get a decent run through the chicane. Oh, very fast left-right section. Relying on the ERS to pull out, and look at that. Bottas must be out of battery almost, because he has dropped back through there a lot. A little bit over the grass, but we get away with it. Bring around the final few corners, run a little bit deep. Tyres are starting to go off, I can feel it. Sebastian Vettel takes the win then, and we're going to come home to take 2nd place in our debut for Red Bull Honda. I would take that. That was a good lap. I really enjoyed that race. There we go, 2nd place. Just what we want. So here we go. These are the full race standings. You can see our teammate ended up in 4th place. That is good. So Hamilton all the way down in 11th. I wonder what on earth happened to him. And more concerningly, why did Kimi Räikkönen end up last? He did have a penalty as well, so maybe he got caught up at pit exit. I have no idea. Take a look at the standings then. Same as the full race results, of course. Red Bull, though, I expect us, yes, top of the constructors. What a result that is in this opening Grand Prix. Let's see if we can carry the momentum going forward. The only teams not to score points, Toro Rosso and Williams. So there you have it. Now, I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you want to see more, remember to smash the like button, share it around your friends. I'll be hopefully adding more mods into this series as we go along, if I find any. And the plan is to do driver transfers and stuff like that each season, so hopefully you guys stick around for future seasons as well. So for now, I will see you in the next one.